Chauhan had given her a burqa which Raj had given it to her, had given to him. She wore this burqa, came to Police Bazaar, took tourist taxi down to Guwahati, and in Guwahati she went to Lokra, ISBT. ISBT boarded a bus to Siliguri. Siliguri changed bus. She went to Patna. From Patna took a train from Patna she took, I think, a bus to Ara. From Ara, and from Ara she took a train to Lucknow. Lucknow she took a bus to Indore. And there was one day, I think, I can't recall the date, but there was one day where the local media here had actually interviewed the guide who had gone down, and the guide had mentioned there were 3 people, and it was on that day when these people came to know that 3 people had been identified or actually had been profiled, that Raj told Sonam that better leave Indore and come out somewhere in Siliguri and resurface there as a victim of abduction. But it just so happened that on the 8th, when Sonam was leaving from Indore, the 2 operational teams from here were in UP and Madhya Pradesh. And when the first arrest was made in UP, somehow Raj got this information that some people had abducted. He was not sure who abducted because our team and the UP team were in civil dress. He came to know that that some abduction had taken place. Not too sure whether it was the police or some other people, but panicked. And when he panicked, he told Sonam, wherever you are, call up your family and say that you've just escaped from an abduction. And that's how this whole thing was, it came to light in Ghazipur.
Sir, what about this 20 lakh thing that is coming to light?
See, I just said this is the first day of interrogation. These are all friends out here. Not much money actually had been handed over to them. Raj had given them about 50,000 for the expenditure out here. It has not come out as of now whether any big consideration was there. Considering Raj's financial background, he doesn't come from an affluent background. In fact, he comes from a very financially poor background. So this thing has not come, but we will see whether there is a financial angle, a property angle to this. As of now, at this juncture, it is very clear that it is a love angle which has happened. Raj is the mastermind. These are friends of his, and they wanted to get rid of him in various places. And I want to tell you also, in fact, they first, like I said, they wanted to get rid of him, eliminate him somewhere in Guwahati. It did not materialize. They wanted to eliminate him in Nongriyat, but they didn't find a place to dispose the body. They wanted to do it between Maulakhyat and Vaisaudong also, when late Raja went to actually attend nature's call, but that also didn't fructify. Finally, they did it in Vaisaudong.
Sir, Sonam Indore में कहाँ रुकी थी और इसको किसने help किया?
These things that I will not disclose because we still have to do a lot of investigation over it. Yeah. Next.
Can you tell us about Jitendra
Raghuvanshi?
See, I just said this is the first day, and all these other things we will Perhaps you have to tell us how you've got that name, and then we will actually think. So these things, I'm telling you what we have in our preliminary investigation, our questioning today. This is the first day of interrogation. We've got 8 days, and we'll probably perhaps take more custody also if required.
सर सोनम ने क्या ये बताया कि जब राजा को मारना ही था तो शादी क्यों की थी उनसे, क्यों शादी करने की जरूरत क्या थी?
Regarding that, she had said in not very clear words, though we were more into actually the whole murder of it, but she said that she was forced to marry, so she had just carried on, and that was the reason.
Sir, who first decided to?
सोनम को कुछ अफसोस है?
रिमोट से फिर कोई
I have not personally interrogated her, but regarding we have gone straight away as to actually what has happened. Regarding remorseness, this is something internal. I will not be able to say.
Who decided first? Who decided first to kill Raja? Sonam or Raj?
Like I said, the mastermind is Raj. Sonam is a partner out here.
Was there any Reiki done, sir? Was there any Reiki done?
There was no Reiki done. Reiki was done only in one place in Guwahati, because the party which had come, the 3 people had come earlier, 19, they came 19, so they had at least about 2 days. They had done the Reiki, which was not possible. But here it was done as per where they could get a chance.
When did they reach Shillong, particularly?
Which people?
These 3, when did they reach Shillong?
21st.
So very important question. They decided to kill before the marriage or after the marriage? When they just made this plan?
This was for 11 days. About 11 days. 11 days before the marriage.
Before the marriage.
Yeah, 11 days before the marriage.
17 दिन तक
This was 11 days before. 11 days. Yeah, Raj came up with a plan 11 days before.
Before the marriage.
सर 17 दिन तक सोनम की मदद किस किस ने करी है जो रुकने में?
Yeah.
सोनम की हेल्प 17 दिनों तक भागने में किस किस ने मदद की, कहाँ मदद करी है कुछ?
नहीं, we investigating that.
सर एक चीज बताइए, 2 जून को जिस दिन राजा की बॉडी मिली उस दिन सोनम कहाँ थी?
Sorry.
2 जून 2 जून को सोनम कहाँ थी उस दिन, तो कैसे खबर मिली?
जब राजा की डेड बॉडी मिली जिस दिन, उस दिन सोनम कहाँ थी? लोकेशन क्या थी?
Indoor.
इंदौर में।
Yes.
किसने बताया उसे?
Did you start the murder angle probing when you got the body, or even before that you have initiated the probe in the murder angle?
No, we didn't think the worst, because that is a very peaceful place. It's never happened to any tourist, and we have trekkers who are lost. Of course, we had one just